Welcome to East Africa Toastmasters Conference.
Yes, thank you. This is a borrowed device from my son, and also borrowed space from his house.
Wow, we're interrupting family time, but that's what leaders do. They interrupt other leaders.
Yes, but this is what technology has done to us, that we can be able to operate from wherever we are. Thank you very much, Gladys, for your kind introduction and for inviting me. A very good afternoon to the Toastmasters. You are very energized, all of you. I listened to the previous speaker, and I've also been inspired by, that presentation. Thank you very much. I hope my friend Jad Oko is in the house. Is he?
He's among the 238 here, so we would give him a lot of airtime. Jared can speak for hours. We shall therefore go straight to our moderation.
Just recognizing him as a very dear friend who held my hand when I was going through the interviews for the CJ, and even allowed me to peep through some of your sessions so that I could sharpen my skills. So I recognize him very, very specially. So I'm actually very delighted to join you today for this TCON conference. The Toastmaster family is really very inspiring to me. And to note that over 97 years, this organization remains a shining beacon whose primary purpose is to promote communication, public speaking, and leadership. Those three are very, very critical. I think if you have those three, if you can be able to communicate, if you can be able to speak publicly, and if you're a leader, you've got it all. You'll have no problem in your life. So I commend all of you for what you're doing. To build better communications, once we are able to communicate, we are able to foster powerful leadership skills through a worldwide network of clubs. It has helped people from diverse backgrounds to be confident speakers, communicators, and leaders. I am sure most of the members present can attest to this. They have benefited, like I have, from this group. I want to share my experiences or my journey to where I am. In 2012, I applied for the position of the Deputy Chief Justice. I did not get it. In 2016, I was also among the 13 shortlisted candidates for the position of the Deputy Chief Justice. I also did not get that position, but I did not give up. And it is for that reason that today I am the Chief Justice, not the Deputy, because I did not give up. And I'm happy to say I'm holding this position as the first female Chief Justice of the Republic of Kenya. That clearly tells the members that it was not an easy journey to be the first and to go through a very grueling public interview with others. So when I look back at my journey, I'm humbled and filled with absolute gratitude. I am particularly grateful for all the encouragement the Toastmaster family gave me during the interview process. I can confidently state that the Toastmaster family will also, like they did to me, equip you at whatever stage you are in your life. They will pick you up from that stage, want to know where you want to go, and start working towards the journey to take you there. I am one of the beneficiaries of their leadership. you truly embody the fact that leadership is about motivating and supporting others. It is very, very encouraging what you're doing, because everybody has potential. It's only that we don't know how to tap on that potential. The theme of this TCON is promoting a conversation around what I've been asked to speak about, making the boss moves. How do you make boss moves? Moves that inspire other people, moves that encourage other people, moves that set the bar very high. I strongly believe that success is up for grabs for anyone who diligently seeks it. In my view, the first boss move one should make is to believe in yourself. Of course, if you doubt who you are and what you're capable of doing, then you cannot make a boss move. So first of all, affirm yourself and say, I have got it. For those who are spiritual like me, I always say, I'm God's creation. God created me generously and gave me everything that I needed for this life. Of course, this is sometimes easier said than done, especially when one is going through a very rough patch in their life, or professionally or even personally. We always have some rough patches all along the way. However, for me, I have found that unwavering belief in myself is critical to attain success even when others doubt me. Oftentimes, we do not even know how great we are and how we can positively impact upon the spaces that we occupy. Be it the space at the place of work, be it the place at the family, or whatever God has put in our hands. So I encourage you to always believe in yourselves. It is also equally important to focus on what you are truly passionate about and pursue that. Not making it for the position of the Deputy Chief Justice twice did not create any self-doubt in me. Instead, it instilled in me greater purpose and drive in my work. I was completely certain that in one way or another, I was going to provide social transformation through access to justice to fellow Kenyans. And I dare say that is the current judiciary vision. For those of you who watched my interview, I presented my framework of what it is that I was going to do for the judiciary. Usually, of course, at an interview, rarely would somebody go with a written framework, a strategic plan, complete with a work plan. But that's what I did. The simple take home that I want to have is that rejection and failure is part of life. It is not supposed to make you rude or hate yourself or make you feel useless. You cannot let a fear of failure or fear of comparison stop you from doing things that will make you great. A boss move is taking that rejection, taking that failure or obstacle, and using it to your advantage. Which areas do I need to improve? Most times, all you need is a different perspective, which then turns all your obstacles into opportunities. You must, however, find the courage to let go of what you cannot change. It is a step that draws you closer to the success. One of the boss moves you have already made, ladies and gentlemen, today, is joining the Toastmasters. It is of utmost importance to join groups that further your advancement. When you are joining a group, of course, you asked, what value will it add to me? How will I be a better person? How will I impact the world around me? Throughout the program here, the district has and continues to motivate members to be unstoppable in your quest for success. And I really love that, to be unstoppable. Members are enabled to tap into their potential and to capitalize on it. You are empowered to build the competencies and skills that you need to communicate and read. To be a great reader, one has to be confident and be a good communicator. A boss must communicate effectively. Communication is an important skill that every boss must own. Remember that it is your communication skills that will inspire and motivate your team and those around you to achieve targets and goals. I have learned that the more masterfully you can connect with others, the easier the process of sharing information and knowledge will be. I have benefited from the nugget of wisdom, something the Toastmasters teach and encourage, as they did for me when I was going through the Chief Justice's interview. I must say, it was quite reassuring when I knew I had some support around the corner. I must also add that I resonate with the Toastmasters' core values of respect, integrity, service to the others, especially to the marginalized. And that is very big in the vision for the judiciary that we are implementing. Social transformation through access to justice focuses more on empowering the marginalized. I also value, and you also do, excellence. As I employ all this in my professional life, I feel like I'm part of the Toastmaster family. I've been looking forward to settling down and seeing how I can join. Today, I think you will tell me how I can join. Another boss move that will serve you well is to keep learning. No one knows everything. What a boring world it would be if there was nothing new to learn. Therefore, give yourselves time to be curious and explore. This will help to maximize your potential. It will also enable you to enjoy unlimited personal growth and build self-confidence and self-awareness. It makes you a better person because if you are open to learning, you will perceive in different perspectives and be more tolerant and accepting others. On the same breath, surround yourself with diverse people, people who are not like you, who don't believe in the same things or think the same way as you do. It will help you see things from other people's understandings and broaden your horizon. It will expand your viewpoint by learning about new ideas and ways to do things. It will help you look beyond what you're seeing. Remember that self-improvement is important for a leader. If no one teaches you, you will still have to learn it. You need not wait for someone else to put the equipment in your hand and teach you how to do something when all you need to do is pick up the axe and start swinging. Ladies and gentlemen, this is what we had to do because we belong to the generation that did not grow up with gadgets, technology. When COVID hit us, and suddenly we had to use technology. We had to switch on and stop using, lighting with our hands, and we had to go to start using technology. So we had to teach ourselves, and some of us, it was very difficult because some people had never even sent a message on WhatsApp. So I want to encourage you to be the right houses in your own little corners. A right house is a tower with a powerful light that gives continuous or intermittent signals to navigators. It warns or guides ships at sea. It warns marines of dangerous shallows and perilous rocky coasts and guides ships safely into and out of the harbors. That is the right that the Toastmasters have been shining among the members who go out and lead others. Part of adapting and evolving as a leader is understanding that as you grow and advance, you must take others with you. It doesn't matter how good you are if the people around you are not good. Even in a family, those who are not doing well will keep drawing you backwards. It's painful always sometimes to reach out for those who are moving slowly or who are not doing well. But for us to move together, we have to reach out for them. For a lighthouse without ships in the water is useless. Therefore, I would urge you to mentor one another, most especially mentor your juniors. I consider this to be a vital boss move. Coach and mentor those who work with you and for you. Nudge them not to give up or to settle for less. Sometimes you find that those you mentor can also mentor you right back. The cohorts of young people are mentoring. I find also I have something to learn from them. For instance, the hair style I wear was recommended by my mentees. Even my dressing, they are the ones who tell me now, you can't wear that shoe, you can't, so it's both ways. So we learn from each other. I also appreciate their efforts as they appreciate mine. Never be afraid to lift your fellow human being. It is better because we live in this world where we say, we look forward to a world that is sustainable, that is kind to everybody. A world where we can all grow together. Always know at the back of your mind, especially when you have attained some success, that life will not always be rosy. This is why I tell my friends, even this office of the Chief Justice of the Republic of Kenya, I wear it lightly. I wear it like a jacket because I know there's a day that I will not have it. It is a boss move to deeply realize this, that I will not always be the Chief Justice. So this moment I have It's a rare opportunity. It's a privilege for me to make use of it and impact positively and ensure that Kenyans actually get justice. Some days we will stumble on our diverse journeys. You must always pick yourself up and try again. Some days will also be difficult, so we should never give up. However, we must face the challenges ahead face on and address them. When we sweep them under the carpet, they never get resolved. And I see this a lot, especially in parenting. Those of us who are parents, we find it very difficult to discipline our children. We tend to think they will outgrow it. They have gone and started taking some other stuff, and you think that they will stop, they will outgrow it. You bury your head in the sand. We must be courageous and keep pushing on. If something is bad, we must say it is bad. Make the special effort that is required to successfully deal with a difficult situation. Even at the place of work, you have colleagues who have difficulties. They are also addicted to alcohol, and they are not up to it. These are painful situations to confront, but they cannot be left unattended. They must be attended to, because attending to it means that we will be stronger at the end. It is also important to know that if you want to win hearts and minds, you have to read with your heart as well as your mind. So be kind. Most people will mistake kindness for weakness. I think because they see me smiling, they think I'm very weak. But they don't know I am very firm, but I'm also diplomatic. So being kind is always the right thing to do. Try it. It is a bold move. And watch the untold joy it will bring, both for you and also for the recipient. Do not forget to help where you can. There is always a way to make the life better for someone else. Help without expecting anything in return. This is the essence of living. You will also find that it is the gift that keeps on giving. Someone becomes a leader when he or she is willing to think and act for more people than themselves. Finally, allow me to conclude by encouraging you to continue being very courageous, because that is what you are being as a Toastmasters. You've always stepped out of your comfort zones. You have tried new things. You have kept on pushing to bring out the best of you, to even give feedback to one another. You have kept on learning to improve yourselves. Please be unstoppable in your quest for success. Most importantly, be happy. And I enjoyed that topic on getting enough sleep. Rise to the occasion and make both moves that project you on the right path. I thank you so much for your attention. Thank you, and God bless all of you.
Honorable Justice Martha Koome, what a delight, what an encouragement you've given to us. You've shared your leadership and communication style. You've told us without being leaders and communicators, we are going nowhere. You've told us what you've done in the last 1 year. You've inspired us, told us we need to mentor one another, lead with the heart, and we should not imagine you're soft at all. Being kind should not be taken away from what you are doing. What great tips you have given us. Allow me to indulge you for a few minutes as I thank your son for giving you this space to be part of the Toastmasters family.
Yeah.
And DTM Gerald Ouko, if you're here, we are acknowledging that you have spread the wings of Toastmasters. In this call, you do not know this, but half of our clubs in Uganda and Kenya are full of lawyers, and they are indulging themselves in this area of supporting their social investors. So somebody is asking, what is the one small thing these great citizens of East Africa can do to just reduce impunity? Somebody is just asking this, and I want to say this is really open. You're free to defer it if it's not allowed. I am just taking this as a Toastmaster family, and then we'll tell you how you can join Toastmasters. Justice, Honorable Justice.
Yes, impunity. You know, that is our biggest problem, because impunity leads to undermine the rule of law. It undermines all those values that you live for as Toastmasters. And as for us lawyers, it undermines our constitution. It undermines our very being. Impunity, because you can break the law. And like in the usual Kenyan style, they will ask, "Utadu." I've broken the traffic rules. I have taken your property and I don't want to pay for it. I have done this and you can go to hell. Impunity is the recipe for chaos. It is everything against order. So if we want an orderly society, we must completely say no to impunity. This is why we have laws for us to obey. This is why we have rules and regulations. Even in our homes, I believe we have some rules. So every space has its own rules and regulations. And for us who are spiritual, we know even the Bible tells us some things which we should not do. So if you do those things which the Bible tells you not to do, that is impunity against your spirituality. So I think the discipline we have to look for, especially Toastmasters, is just to be law-abiding and follow the instructions, follow the rules. The other day I was talking to a girls' school and I told them, look, every institution has rules, even a school. I'm a child rights defender, but I cannot tell a teacher not to instill discipline to the school so that somebody comes without uniform. They know the hairstyle they're supposed to wear, but they come with their hair uncombed. They know the time to go to class, but they don't come on time. That is an impunity also. So I said, look, the Ministry of Education has some disciplinary rules, guidelines. Those must be followed. And the school rules must be followed by everybody who goes to that school. They are told you must wake up this time, you must go for breakfast, you must go to class, and when you go to class, you don't make noise. You know, that's basic. Thank you.
Thank you, Honorable Justice Martha Koome, President of the Judiciary Court of Kenya. We have been delighted to have you with us. You are so warm, you're so kind. The next boss move is to join Toastmasters. We just need 2 hours a week, 2 hours every 2 weeks. That is twice a month. For you to join a club, what you have shared with us is a visionary communication path, and you deserve a distinguished award, just 5 levels for you to make the boss move and get that. We will get Jared to hook you up with his Kwanzaa Toastmasters Club or any other club that there is. Ours is to say this is a volunteer service. These are leaders who sign up to personal development. We have benefited by you being our chief guest on this year's TCON, the boss move. Pass our regards to your PR team. And we wish you all the best to your son and family. God bless you abundantly.
Thank you for having me.
Honorable. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Back to you, studio. Pleasure has been ours.
Thank you. Thank you, Gladys.
Thank you.
Amazing, amazing, amazing. From the heart of the Honorable Chief Justice Martha Koome of the Republic of Kenya to our minds. Thank you, Your Honor. You are the pillar of inspiration. As a matter of fact, what I took away from your conversation is that it is paramount to join groups that are strategic to your advancement. Be the light, be unstoppable to the quest of your endeavors, and be kind. Profound, Madam Chief Justice. A round of applause again. Put it on the chat and mute. A round of applause. Our very own Madam Chief Justice. We are honored, CJ, to host you at the TCON Contest 2022. And we obviously look forward to welcoming you to the Toastmasters Club. In fact, I would applaud you to come to the K Toastmasters Club, Madam CJ. You indeed have the boss moves.